So there is mixed information because there are some people who have some agendas, and there is a gigantic industry. And I won't get into the whole nonsense about this, but here is the fact. Here is the fact. This is, no one can disagree with what I'm about to say. If you are a diabetic, I'm going to assume you're talking about type 2 diabetes or adult onset diabetes, because that is the vast majority of diabetic cases. Your body has difficulty with the hormone insulin doing what it needs to do. So if you want to get energy into your cells, we either need to fix the problem or we need to eat a form of energy that doesn't require insulin to get into your cells. There are two ways that you can fuel your cells. Sugar, carbohydrate. Sugar is carbohydrate. Sorry, those aren't the two ways. So sugar / carbohydrate and fat. When you eat whole food fats, or frankly any fat for that matter, it can be used by your body as fuel without the hormone insulin. When you eat sugar, which is any form of carbohydrate except for fiber, that sugar can only be used for energy if the hormone insulin can successfully get it into cells. This is why if you're diabetic and your blood sugar gets too high, you will literally die of blood sugar poisoning. You will become poisoned by the amount of sugar in your bloodstream because that sugar cannot get into your cells. It can't even potentially get into your fat cells, so it's just building up and your blood essentially becomes sugar water and you die. So that's why it's a very, very serious condition. I have never seen any actual modern research. So there was a whole theory about fat being bad for you, blah, 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 in like the 50s, 60s, and 70s, and we could spend 5 hours talking about that. I get into detail about it in the first major publication, published book that I have called The Calorie Myth, so that'll detail some of the political aspects to it. But long story short, in the modern science from the past 15 years around diabetic treatment that has no industry mishmash going on in it, there is no question that diabetes, type 2 diabetes, is most effectively managed by getting the majority of one's calories from healthy whole food fats, from getting the majority of one's carbohydrate from fiber-rich sources such as non-starchy vegetables and low-fructose fruits, and from eating nutrient-dense proteins as advised on a sane lifestyle. There is literally no biological mechanism on the face of the planet that says eating more calories from sugar and less calories from healthy fat will improve the health of a diabetic. None. Zero.